Hyperextension, banana knees, hyperextended knees, whatever you call it, it's a problem. Let's fix it. Hey guys, this is Grown and Healthy, and this is the channel where we explore self-improvement through movement. Now, knee hyperextension is a problem. It's a major dysfunction, not just in posture, but in your gait. Now, it's not just a point of discomfort, but mainly, and for many, it has also been a cause of injury through things such as ACL tears. Now, knee extension may be considered by some as a display of hypermobility, hyperflexibility, but it's not. It actually is a sign of weakness. And in this video, I will show you how I went about fixing mine. Now, in direct terms, muscles should be considered as pulleys for the body. But unlike a mechanical pulley, where there's a continuous rope from end to end, the body does not allow for such a design. The human body uses reciprocal inhibition, the process of muscles on one side of a joint relaxing to accommodate the contraction on the other side of the joint. Now, this is controlled by two opposing sets of muscles, extensors and flexors, which must work in harmony for smooth mobility. The body uses signals from the nervous system to supplant the lack of direct connection, end range weakness, anteriorly and posteriorly. In this case, we're talking about mainly the hinging of the hip, forcing by compensation the knee to float between points to compensate. This is why our knees lock back and are bent with ease, while simultaneously unable to actually isometrically hold the knee in a neutral position. Our daily life has not required the development of these elements of our movement. So how do we fix this? While there can be a more comprehensive plan to fix this problem, for efficiency's sake, I have chosen the one exercise I believe to be far more beneficial than any other: the Jefferson curl. So I will start by stepping onto an elevated platform, and I want one that will sufficiently hold me stable as I lean forward. And remember, we're gonna have weights in our hands, so it needs to be a secure platform that won't teeter over. Now, I suggest you use weight, and that's only to provide you with enough counterbalance to allow gravity to assist you. Now, we're gonna begin the movement by tucking your chin into your chest, then slowly continue to round your back, one vertebrae at a time, as you curl. And I want you to feel the weight kind of pull you down towards the floor. And now you're gonna have to fight to stay balanced. And so all the pressure will be on the balls of your feet. And you wanna keep from leaning back, because once you lean the hips too far back, you will lessen the stretch. Now, your entire spine should have one uniform curve to it at the bottom, focusing on pulling your belly button into your spine at the same time. Think about trying to lay your stomach onto your thighs, trying to create that contact, and maintain a steady breath throughout. And sink as low as you can while keeping your legs completely engaged. As you press onto the balls of your feet, you will notice that there will be a struggle of positioning, especially of straightening your legs. This is where the magic happens. This is where you will find how it will be treated. And try as best as you can to straighten the leg for a moment. You'll find it even hard to hyperextend in this position. And then once that is done, I want you to reverse the movement, uncurling the spine, beginning with the low back first by contracting the glutes first, while simultaneously keeping your chin tucked until you're finally standing. I'd like you to repeat these for reps with a steady tempo count of 5 seconds to go down and 5 seconds to come back up in order to grease the groove through the full range of motion. For many people, they are the glute medius, the adductors, and the VMO. And once you develop mainly these three components through this exercise, you'll develop a neutral knee position. Now, if you do not feel up to the ability of the Jefferson curl, or you feel weird about standing on a platform, I would suggest to try elephant walks, where you'd bend at the hips, only using the elevated surface to rest your hands on for stability, and again, initiate that contact between the abdomen and your thighs. And once you're in this position, I'd like you to focus on extending one leg backwards at a time while maintaining contact of the thigh and stomach. Think of almost raising your hips to the sky, using the knee as the wedge while pressing your toes into the ground. And you can practice this for at least 90 seconds per session, and hopefully anywhere from 2 to 3 sessions per week. This is Grown and Healthy, the channel where we explore self-improvement through movement.